Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Pussycat Nation. What's it going to be? I don't know. Maybe it's the feeling sing-songy. It's weird. I just kind of like went into that and I saw all these people holding hands, singing. It's kind of cute. So, Leo, we're going to do Energy Oracle deck, Fountain Tarot, and Teeny Tiny Rider-Waite. What do you have at the bottom pre-shuffle? Financial constraints, anxiety, deceit. Ooh. Financial constraints, anxiety, deceit. Somebody lying to you about the finances? No. Making you anxious? You're anxious about somebody's lies. But now this dude is like juggling money and financial constraints. That's really interesting. You know, you're going to have the feeling of like if you asked your boss for a raise, he said like, no, there's nothing. Like, we had no extra money this year. But then you just saw like, you know, him and the guy above him and the other person above him. They all come in on new company cars. It's like, but yeah, I don't know. Should I call this out? I don't know. 7 of coins, 9 of swords, 4 of coins, the star, the 8 of wands. You have a big underline after just the pre-shuffle. There's a lot. I'm going to kind of stop. The 7 of coins and the 9 of swords. It's like, you know, you need to come up with a plan here, but you're a little bit freaking yourself out mentally here. You're putting yourself in a corner with your thoughts. And the 4 of coins, it's almost 2 with the star and the 8 of wands. This feels like with that other underline that, you know what, you don't have enough money. You don't have enough funds to kind of reach for some sort of dream. Maybe it's an island somewhere. You're thinking about your finances. I want to say that. What's under here? The 10 of Pentacles. That's it. Well, you'll get there. You'll get there, Leo. So let's get started. Man, that's the biggest underline. Interesting. All right, pussycats. Let's see. Let's start with the Energy Oracle deck. So what comes out, you've been very interesting and unique messages. I tried to go with simple decks because let's do simple. Like last week was really, those were big readings for 2023. I feel like there's never any simple readings. All right, Leo. What is the word for Leo? What's going on? Ooh, I don't want it to come out, but then it didn't. Thinking woman, you're thinking about shit. Yeah, I saw that with the 9 of swords. A little overthinking. Cornucopia. Well, that's the complete opposite of what Magician in the Mirror. It's time to make life big. It's time to manifest the bigness, abundance. Stop that, those thoughts of lack. Isn't that so easy for me to say to you from this side of the table, the camera? Just stop those thoughts of lack. Because honest to goodness, this is different. This is manifesting big shit, baby. Manifesting some big stuff. Coming out the winner, Leo. Let's see where this goes. Let's start with just one card for the cornucopia. One card for cornucopia. Temperance. What's he doing? I've never seen this Temperance card before. Really? I've never seen this in this deck. It's like getting ready to jump in the water, but like your foot is in and it's like too cold. It is. It looks like it's even too cold outside to do this. Why are you doing this? You're waiting. You're waiting for the warmth. You're waiting for it to warm up. The water or the air or both. It's so unique. Look at that. Like, doesn't it look cold? Just the colors, the colors in the painting too are all cool colors. So it just kind of imparts this feeling of the cold air, the cold water. He's on the edge of the shore here. Is it rock, ice? Is it doing like a polar bear jump here into icy water? But no. You're waiting patiently. You're ready to go. You're ready to do this, but you're waiting patiently. Because this temperance really feels like winter energy. And this is like peak of summer. Like everything is fresh. There's apples, there's grapes, there's pears, there's pumpkins, which is actually usually later, but it's there. Like everything is there for the harvest. So you're almost like manifesting from winter to summer, like skipping a season here. You have the potential to do that. So don't discount yourself. It seems like you're waiting in the cold. But the way he's looking at these two kind of cube-like vessels with the water, right? Like Temperance is balancing the water. It's like he's watching a countdown, or he's watching for a certain sign. You have a very mysterious reading. You're actually coming off to me like Scorpio. I actually feel it. There's something scorpionic about your reading. There's something kind of really hidden. So, I don't know. I'm just out of curiosity wondering, like, if something in your 8th house, something, yeah, like something to do with scorpionic energy somehow, like where that plays in your chart. So anyways, let's just keep shuffling this and see what the story is. I just see like it's staying very simple. Eight of Wands. Swim to the island when the water's the right temperature. Oh, that was the last card in the underline of the pre-shuffle. Wanting to get to this island. And he's standing on the shore. Eight of Wands. The Chariot. Well, there you go. Yeah, wanting to move. The King of Swords. The Judgment. The Eight of Wands. The Ten of Wands. It's going to be hard to swim with all of that. The Chariot. The Moon. You have to swim at night. The King of Swords. The Strength card. Your mind is your strongest ally here. Your mind is your strongest ally. You might be able to help some Cancer friends right now. Judgment and the Two of Wands. The Eight of Cups and the Empress. I can't help but feel like you've walked away from some form of abundance here. Now, before I pulled out these cards, I was looking at this and I was thinking to myself, if I was reading the cards this way, it would seem like going from summer to winter. But because, I have a lot of thoughts that go through my head. It looks like I'm just sitting here, right? But I'm always processing. But I was thinking to myself, yeah, but their underlying card showed like lack because it was the financial constraints and having that anxiety. So that to me feels like a winter energy. And we're talking about like, so you're talking about moving, like these energies are somehow changing. So it seemed like, well, yeah, okay. No, I feel like they are moving from this is like a winter to a summer. But then now I look at these cards, I don't know, like particularly this underlying. Empress and the Eight of Cups, like walking away from, something that had a lot of potential for growth here. You might be, I'm going to be quite honest, you might be biding your time through the winter months for something. You might be biding your time through the winter months for something. And regardless if you're on the northern or southern hemisphere, I just want to say like kind of the season we're in now, because I'm in a northern hemisphere, so it's winter. So it's just kind of like telling me like this season right now. So this season right now, you're going to be biding your time. This is not the period of growth, but yet that does come with judgment. Like that is coming. See, the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, like this still tell me, well, you can't swim to the island like that. Like you can't get from point A to point B right now with what's going on around you. You can't get from point A to point B. There's too much baggage here. The Chariot and the Moon. Could you have more Cancerian energy? I don't know, like I know tarot that the Moon card is Pisces. I think that's odd, but the planet, the Moon, is ruled by Cancer. I always find this Moon card interesting in this deck because it's like these monoliths rise from the water to guide you. And the Chariot is about movement, right? It's like trying to get to this island, whatever the island symbolizes for you. So the island is like a plan, a destination, an achievement. It's that movement, getting there. But right now, you're carrying too much. And it almost feels like in a physical, like you could not swim like that. So you can't get to the island. Like you do have to swim to the island. So there is something here that has to guide you emotionally. Your intuition is going to be a key player in this. And then there's like trusting it, like trusting your mind. Trust what your mind tells you here. Yeah, it was really funny because the Cancer reading was really hard. This was, yeah, like the mind was just, their worst enemy right now. Where yours is showing up as your strongest tool. And I feel like it's hooking into this emotional intuitive guidance system. And because of that, because you trust it, it is your strongest tool and it is your answer to the island. Y'all should just, I'm serious, like, I want to say that you would be good for anyone that in that Cancer reading. And I told them too, like, don't parasite off of anybody. You just need some different energy than your own. Because you are going through, like, the winter. Could be a dark period. This is a waiting period. But there is balance that is achieved in this. Like, right, you have all these cold, dark cards. I won't say, like, you do. Come on, that's cold and dark. Walking away from the Empress. Like, if this is a person or this is, like, a position that you held, or this is just like the abundance that you grow and create in general. Like walking away, I'm not going to be emotionally connected to what that was in my life. That's not an easy thing to walk away from, because it's telling me that they're right. I would associate the Empress in this woods with the cornucopia card. All this abundance and warmth and joy, celebration. I see this guy naked on the shore, like just crunched down and like really trying to really contain his body heat, like being like squished up like that to stay warm. There's a special light inside you, Leo. There really is. There really is, because y'all are the sun. So you're shining, you got it in there somewhere, and it's helping you in a dark period. But I want to say one of the things that I gave advice for on Cancer was at the very end, right? Like they didn't need anyone coming in and saying, everything's going to be better tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Like, oh, things will be fine. Like, that wasn't going to be helpful for them. But it was kind of like, this too shall pass. That seemed like I always found that a little bit helpful for me whenever I was going through something really difficult and it seemed like you were in the soup and you were never going to get out of the soup. This too shall pass. And it does seem to be true. So I feel like you can use that somehow, like you do. I don't want to say that you don't have periods where it feels dark. Like, I think, you want to get to this island. And again, whatever that island could represent for you, I'm going to pull out clarifiers. But to me, it is like a goal. There's something there that means something to you that you want to get to, right? Like, it is bright, it is sunny, it feels warm. But look, you're walking on this dark path with all this shit you're carrying, like burdens from the past. This could have been, this Empress Cornucopia could have been symbolizing a period of excessive growth. And in that excessive growth, you end up taking on a lot of things that seem good at the time. But before you know it, like all these things, you got to be responsible for them. You got to look after them. This looks like the same dude in this card. The Temperance and the Chariot, right? So waiting for your chariot. Maybe you need a new car. Could be that. Maybe you need a new car. You're biding your time. But you need a way to get to the island. And it's through the water. This Chariot card's the right way to go. It's also kind of the right energy because it's the lotus coming up out of the depths of the silt in the water and flowering again. But it's like the cycles are important here with the moon. So, this is respecting a cycle that you're in as well, like winter. Nothing is cornucopia forever. There's going to be winter periods. There's going to be spring and fall. You're in a winter, but it's like you're going to be in Canada and have a really short spring. I swear, the more and more lately, we have like 2 seasons. Hot and friggin' cold. The King of Swords and Strength. Yeah, your mind. So let's keep going here. Judgment and the 2 of Wands. And this is getting your dreams in order. Get them in order. Once you know your mind is clear, because you're going to have a new beginning. And that new beginning is going to be driven by whatever you're dreaming of in the future. And it might have something to do with sushi. Because you got the chopsticks. I don't know. Sounds good. What day is it today? I think is it Monday? I can't lose track of that shit. Cornucopia. Oh, look. See? It landed on the 10 of Wands. I told you. It was growth. A period of growth in your life that, was the Queen of Wands. Well, yeah, that was you growing and expanding. Maybe you did put on a bit of weight. I don't know. You were growing and expanding. Queen of Wands. Maybe. And the 10 of Wands is baggage. So, I don't know what to say. It's kind of funny. It is. Need a laugh after Cancer's reading. Because usually when you get a little chubbier, you float a little bit better. So, Temperance. Temperance. You have the 6 of Wands in the world. Waiting for your success. You're going to come to an end and you're going to grow. So you're waiting for your feeling standing on the edge to get into the water. There's something that you grew here, pretty much kind of on your own in a really unique way. Maybe it's a part of you that you want to achieve, like it's a whole new part of growth here. But you got to sit in winter. Your little seed is under the snow. Oh, I'm hearing that song by Bette Midler. Oh, I love that song. I haven't heard it in so long. Thank you, Spirit. What's that? The Rose? That's what it's called, right? In the spring becomes the rose. That's a nice song. There you go. It's almost like you recognize this. The 8 of Wands. I want to know what the island is for you. What is this island that Leo... I don't know what this is, but there's significant things keep landing on that 10 of Wands. Oh, it is your strength. It is the strongest part of you. It is you. You are the island. Look at you and your strong mind. Okay. Ooh, the star. Wow. It's the star and the strength card. It's, I mean, what you dream of. It's your strongest dream. It's the dream that you've waited the longest for. It is actually, too, it is accomplishing some sort of healing process and being stronger than you've ever been before. I like it. The 10 of Wands was all of this. The 10 of Wands. Oh, God. The 4 of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Oh, the 4 of Swords. The 6 of Cups and the Fool. I want to say that this 10 of Wands is, it looks like there's one last thing to drop, to be quite honest. You know, you probably had a number of things here that you were dealing with at one point, but it looks like to me that this 10 of Wands, what's left of the 10 of Wands for you, maybe that's how you're going to move from winter to summer. Right? You're skipping out on spring here because you just really, there's one last burden here. Something to do with like either some sort of position, either that you had or have, or someone around you that had or has a position. Either way, this position of some like status in some way has caused missed emotional opportunities, right? And so it's like a period of healing, recognizing this, and then connecting with your soul and connecting with those missed emotional opportunities and feeling like really free, not taking any of this with you. So I feel like that's how you're going to move from winter to summer, how you're going to skip out on spring. Well, you're going to miss all the mosquitoes and black flies, so it's probably good, right? Yeah. The Chariot and the Moon. Cancer. Maybe, you know, maybe your Cancer friend could help you. I feel like that would help Cancer. Because they need a boost emotionally and mentally, just a different environment besides being inside their head. And like this is showing up as kind of like the chariot that takes you to where you want to go. So I don't know how Cancer would do that, but I feel like, you know, people, their spirits also lift when they don't feel like, you know, people feel like they need to be around me to help me feel happy, or, you know, it's like almost like giving them a purpose. Bad for Cancer. Go and give your Cancer friend a purpose. Don't do it. Don't do it out of pity. They don't need pity. They don't need anybody's pity. What's going on? But they don't. The Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the 9 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Again, this is some sort of independence. Some form of independence here. That's your Chariot forward. Oh, yeah, right? Because this King of Pentacles can have a lot tied up with it. This is also leaving behind concepts of status, financial gains, and because this is not necessarily like financial gains. This is the abundance of creative process, you know, and what it just happens to produce all on its own. The King of Swords and the Strength card. Your mind is your greatest ally right now. The 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Yeah, see? I'm in darkness. I'm fucking happy. And 3 of Pentacles. I'm going to build something. I'm going to go find my Cancer friend. Oh, it's funny. Yeah. I got nothing going for me right now. But I'm happy. So I don't know how you're doing it, Leo, but it's good. It's good. Yeah. shit, but I'm happier than a pig in shit. Right? Yeah. And the Three of Pentacles, you're going to take this good feeling and you're going to build something with it. I love it. Build community, make a project. You're going to build yourself out of lack. Ah, Leo, this is great. Judgment and the Two of Wands. Judgment and the Two of Wands. The Knight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Moon. I'm going to walk with an open heart right into my greatest fears in the darkest place. I don't know. I think it's great. I mean, it really is. And it is, it's like you recognize, I'm going to go into the darkness. My mind is going to become my greatest ally. And, you know, I'm going to be happy if I got nothing around me worth being happy about, because I'm going to find the happiness inside myself. The Empress and the Eight of Cups. The Empress and the Eight of Cups. The Hermit. Oh, I'm going to take this abundance is taking a liaison. It's taking a little siesta, this abundance. Taking a little time to reflect. Right? I can see, like, yeah, you've removed it. You've removed it. The growth that you're working on right now is internal. And I'm telling you, that is bang on. That is bang on. The Eight of Cups. Judgment. You know that there'll be a good day again. Please, look at you. You know there will be a good day again, Leo. I'm going to come and watch this reading whenever I'm having a bad day. I think so. Magician in the Mirror. Magician and the Mirror. Temperance. Look at you. Your Temperance and the Chariot. You're just waiting for your ride. You're waiting to go. You know. You know this too shall pass. You're like, I'm good. The Ace of Swords. It's almost like confirming that. You know. You know. Leo, I'm going to give you guys 2 thumbs up. You get the prize of the week. I really don't have any to give out, but I'm going to give you all a sticker. Give you a little sticker. And, yeah. Good for you. I like that. I like to see Leo energy like that because Leo is such an important sign in terms of lighting up our solar system. And so, right? Yeah, the warmth of Leo is put on hold. And it's like the sun is focusing on its internal systems. You might not have much. You might only have a pot to piss in. But you are happier than a piggy in shit. I'm going to go to your extended Leo. I'm leaving it open to the universe. To whatever. That's it. I'm going to do it. Open to the universe. Whatever's on the other side is on the other side. So, thank you so much, Leo. My hair. Should I get a cut? No, I don't know. Anyways. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.